呪術廻戦
Okay, let's read chapter 60 of Jujutsu Kaisen. We are still here now in part 6, Oroku, of Kishuraido, the beginning or origins of blindly following. And the previous chapter, quick reminder, was the revelation of the wing attack. I don't know, go back and watch that thing. That will be the quicker explanation. Sonokoro no Nita-san. So this is Ms. Nita, that's her, about that time. About that time, Ms. Nita. Ines! So, not existing, meaning they're not here. She was in charge of them. Ndenes. Ndene. Oh, like, deny, meaning, that's going to be to answer. Oops, it would help if I put in ru. It would help if I put in ru. Yeah, to answer the phone. So, not answering the phone. Doko itta gaki domo? So, where went brat kids? Where did those brats go? As she peels off looking for them. Okay, and again, we're getting a recap, I guess, for the reader here. This whole escapade with the back and whatever. I think we already saw this, right? This was Shokuran Fujutsu, the rotten technique. Oh, we looked at those kanji previously. Bachigoroshi, which is how he ended the previous chapter. We saw this could be like hachi as in bee killing, bee kill. Goroshi is to kill. And this was the Goku no Ban Shio, the ultimate turn Wing King. Wing King. It's like dripping onto the rock. So there's Kugisaki and Itadori seeing this. Okay. Kugisaki, anochi sawana yo. Okay, Kugisaki, that blood, don't touch. Don't touch that blood. Wakarai de ka? Wakarai. She's being sarcastic, I think, in asking a question like, I think I know that. The wakaru is to know. I don't know about wakarai. Wakarai de ka? Some way to say, like, I know. Okay, he is now like the wings are growing and he is floating as the also sprout some legs or something. Zawa, 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 zawa. Which is a little bit like a flapping sound. Hashiri nasai se o mukete. Okay, so run. That's like an order. Run and like turn your backs or like face your backs to me. BB. Okay, BB is probably the sound of things like flying at them. Okay, something's happening. Zoom. Oh yeah, so those things are launching at them. There they go. Or zwa. Let's zoom in a little bit now. Kugisaki. Motto speedo daseru ka? So Kugisaki, all the more speed able to put out. Can you go even faster? Ri. Impossible. Uh-oh. It's hitting her hair. Oh, okay. Gun. So he's grabbing her. Oh, okay. Another awkward page layout. So this is going across here, and then it's all one panel down here at the bottom. So let's try to read this. Sechu wa makasero. Oh, so as for the middle of the back, like leave it to me. So I'll watch your back. Is that seju? Oh, senaka, which is just literally back. As for the back, leave it to me. Tanonda, like please.
Hello there.
Hello there. Boom. Okay. Is this like one of the pits on the ground, like bubbling up or something? Eh? Huh? She sees it, I guess. And then we get this. Oh. Did it blow up? Whatever was going on here? As he's dashing by? Kind of hard to tell. Not sure what's going on. Okay, we're getting some crazy page layouts here. Do my best. Actually, here, let's zoom in so we can read whatever he's saying. Nante sokuryoku? What speed strength? Like, what incredible speed? Hito hitori kakaete. Hito hitori kakaete. Like, I think this is like a person carrying a person. Hito hitori kakaete. Kakaete. Wow, I am like off on the keyboard today. Yeah, to carry under the arms. So yeah, what incredible speed, a person while holding a single person. Zasasasa. Speed. So there's Itarori carrying Kugisaki. I guess a different angle here now down at the bottom. Gigao. Still having a hard time telling what's going on. I guess this is the blood things coming after them, and this is his speed lines or something. Chi. Nige kirareru mai. Okay, so this is like getting away, aren't they? That's fine. Well, fine. Yeah. So nige kiru is to get away. And this is just like the potential, like able to get away. Well, fine. Bita, bita, bita. The things are still after them, I guess. Ush. Ush. Shate gai dana. So ush is just like yosh. So all right. Shooting range outside of, like we're outside of shooting range. Shate. Yeah, range. Outside of range, aren't we? ... Yokoyatta homete tsukawasu. Did well, praising tsukawasu. Tsukawasu. Oh, I guess like I send you praise. Hey. Oh, yeah. Uso arigato. I'm just kidding. Thank you. All right. Oh, hey, this guy's still around. Puku. Oh, well, after all that. Bushu. 最短距離で先回りされたか? Okay, so the shortest distance. In the shortest distance, was able to sakimawari, run around ahead. Yeah. Arrive before another. So this is Itadori thinking this. Like was able to arrive ahead by going the shortest distance. So in other words, it went this way, they were going this way. Itadori! Oh. Do, 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 do. Oh, he caught up. 心配しなくても、弟の血に私のような性質はありませんよ。Okay, so even if you don't worry, 心配しなくても, even if you don't worry, brother's blood, younger brother's blood, watashi, like compared to mine, as for the quality, as for the seishitsu, as for the property, the nature, the disposition, it does not exist. Yeah, so even if you don't worry, to my brother's blood, like in the manner of mine, as for the quality, it does not exist. So he's saying like my brother's blood isn't as good as mine or something. Of course, so Itadori got hit by him and Kugisaki got hit by him, right? 私のだって全身に浴びてもしない限り死にはしません. Talking about mine, talking about my blood, 私のだって entire body, even if bathed, like not doing that limit, as for dying, will not do. Okay, so unless if you're like completely bathed in your whole body to that limit, like you won't die, even with my blood. まあ、死ぬほど痛みますかね? Well, so like dying extent, it's painful, isn't it? So basically, like it hurts. It hurts like you're dying. So it won't kill you, but it'll hurt a lot. 私たちの術式は, as for our technique, ここからです. It's from here. Oh boy. Okay. Our technique like starts here. And again, we get the Shokuran Fujitsu. This is the rotting technique. And now we get Q. Q. And this is another kanji for like rotting. Which I am completely forgetting how to pronounce. Fortunately, it's pretty easy to draw. Oh, not kusaro, it's kuchiru. Q. But basically, rot, decay. Zugun. Okay, the blood is like looking like tattoos, sort of. Ah. Nenmaku kizuguchi. Okay, kizuguchi is wounds. Nenmaku. Mucous membrane. Okay, mucous membrane, wounds. Watashi tachi kyōdai dochira no chi o torikomi. So taking in the blood of whichever of we brothers, or whichever of the brothers, 私たち兄弟どちらかが術式を発動すれば and whichever of the brothers, if does activation of a technique, 侵入箇所から腐食が始まります。Okay, 腐食 is going to be rot or decay, which are the kanji that we see in this thing. 腐食, corrosion. And entry, penetration, kasho, point, penetration point. From the point of penetration, rot will begin. Okay, so put that all together. Basically, whichever brother you take in blood from and whichever brother activates the technique, from the point of entry, decay will begin. そちらの少年は持って15分、お嬢さんの方は10分が限界でしょう。Okay, so, like, as for the boy over there, 持って, like, I guess that's just. With, by. He's basically saying with 15 minutes. So basically, the boy over there, probably 15 minutes. And as for the lady's direction, 10-minute limit, probably. Presumably until the rot takes over. 朝には骨しか残りませんよ。朝には. As for in the morning, bones only remaining. So basically, by the morning, only your bones will remain. 術式ってことは解除させちまえばいいわけだ。Okay, so as for the event of saying technique, 解除, like release, cancellation, rescinding, if make do, that's a good reason. So basically, like, all we have to do is make it release if it's a technique. やっぱ毒か As I thought, poison? 結果、有毒なだけであって Okay, so 有毒 of like containing poison or being poison? Or just poisonous? So the result is just being poisonous that does exist. 私たちの術式はあくまで分解ですよ. As for our technique, in the worst case, or to the bitter end, it is bunkai. A separating, dissolving? Yeah, it's dismantling. Okay, and then we get a thought bubble here in the middle. 術式の開示は済んだ実際はもっと早く死ぬな. Okay, so as for the techniques, kaiji? Cancellation or wait, no, different kaiji. No, we just want kaiji, not kaijo. Disclosure. As for the disclosure, like the legal disclosure of the technique, it's finished. It's finished. As for the reality, it's all the more earlier will die. Okay, in reality, so like I've given the legal disclosure of the technique, but as for the reality, it's all the more sooner that they'll die. Isn't that it? Okay, well, Asate, do shimasu. Well then, how do? In other words, what are you going to do? 兄さん、こいつらは大したことないよ. Okay, so big brother, I guess this is this guy thinking big brother, As for these guys, and the kanji is sorcerers. As for sorcerers, big thing doesn't exist. So they're no big thing. Okay, I guess we're getting sort of a flashback here. Meiji no Hajime. At the beginning of the Meiji period, which is how long ago? There you go. 1868 to 1912. Meiji no Hajime, at the beginning of the Meiji period, which is why we're seeing someone kind of looking like they're in older Japan. Jurei no ko o haramu tokui taishitsu no musume ga ita. Okay. A daughter existed. Wait, okay, so a spirit, cursed spirit child, haramu, conceiving. Oh, tokui taishitsu, a special quality daughter. Yeah, a unique and taishitsu, like physical quality, constitution or genetic makeup, predisposition. Okay. So at the beginning of the Meiji era, there was a woman, a daughter, with a special, unique genetic makeup, constitution, predisposition to conceive a spirit child, a cursed spirit child. Okay? Jurei to ningen no konketsu igyo no ko. A mixed blood, human and cursed spirit, igyo child. Igyo here is grotesque. Okay? Mini oboe nai no, oboe no nai, mini oboe no nai, kaini ni hajimari, shinrui ensha kara no kaze atari wa joki o ishi. Okay, I have no idea there. Oneself not remembering. Kainin. Pregnancy, conception, beginning. Shinrui, this is like the family enja. The relatives and then enja again. Okay, so Shinrui is relations or kin. Shinrui enja is relatives by blood or marriage. From them, they're kaze atari, being subject to outside pressures or criticism, oppression. As for oppression from the blood relatives, I guess because of the start of this pregnancy that was like unknown, mini oboenai, to not have the memory of done something. Yeah. So as for the oppression, again, from the blood relatives for the start of the pregnancy that came about from not having any memory of it, it was joki ishi. A proper course, a beaten track, ishi. To lose a chance, to overlook, to deviate. Okay, I guess as for that, whatever ostracism it lost, it overlooked a proper path. I guess meaning it like wasn't good. Kanojo wa, as for her, kono nakigara o kakae yamamuko no dera e to kakemuku. Okay, so as for her, the corpse of the kid embracing and toward the mountain temple going to a mountain temple, kakakomu. So the kid dies. Doesn't say how, but rushing in, stampeding to that. Sonotera wa, as for that temple, Jujutsu shi ga hiraita mono datta ga, it was a thing opened or run by sorcerers. But sono jiten de, at that point in time, kanojo no un wa tsukite shimau. As for her luck, it ran out. Kamo noritoshi. Oh, okay, so this is Kamo, the family name, we know that. Noritoshi. Oko no Jujutsu Bunkazai to tomo ni, together with many cursed or sorcery culture items. Together with many sorcery culture items. Shijo sayaku no jutsushi toshite na o nokosu Gosan-ke no Oten. Oten, this is like stain or... Yeah, okay. All right, blah, blah, blah. Shijo, like the worst in history? Yeah, worst ever. History's worst sorcerer, as that the name remaining the three families stain. No idea where this is going, but there you go. The stain of the three families, like with the name remaining as the sorcerer, that's the worst in history. Kamo noritoshi. Oh boy. Kare no chiteki koukishin wa, jurei to ningen no aida ni umareta ko no toriko to naru. Okay. His knowledge in something. Kare no chiteki ko. This is all one phrase. Chiteki ko kishin. Yes, as for that, which is intellectual curiosity. As for his intellectual curiosity, cursed spirits and humans, space, children being born into that space, the toriko it became. Toriko. Captive. Okay. Becoming the captive of the child born in the space of humans and cursed spirits, as for his intellectual curiosity. So are they saying that this guy is that child? That's not clear. Kudo no kainin. So 9 times of pregnancies. Kudo no datai. 9 times of, you can guess what that is, especially given what's on the next panel. Yeah, abortion or fetal death. 9 times pregnancy, 9 times fetal death. それらがどのように行われ、その後、彼女がどうなってしまったのか。Those things, I guess meaning the pregnancies and the fetal deaths, in what manner being preceded and later her, what happening? As for that, what happened to her later? Issai no kiroku wa haki sareteru. This is basically the records were destroyed. So like what happened to the woman and what happened to those things? Records destroyed. Issai. Yeah, everything, the whole thing of the records. Issai no kiroku wa haki. Tearing up and discarding, disposal being done. Okay? Well, we know Mahito stole like 3 of these things, or 3 things like this from the technical school, and he forced one of these into a person, which then became this thing. So I guess we're getting a little bit of the background here. Jutai. So it's this tie from this, which is the womb. Cursed womb. Jutai kusozu. Oh, now we're getting the explanation for why it's cursed womb. Cursed womb 9 sozu. Which is like 9 collected drawings or paintings. Let's just go with that. Ichiban, Sanban, so 1 through 3. Tokkyu ni bunrui saseru hodo no jutsu. As special level bunrui. Classification being done to the extent of cursed objects. Okay, so womb items of the 9 things, 1 through 3, are cursed items to the extent of being classified as special level. その重力の起源は母の恨みか、それとも As for the source, the kigen, as for the source of that cursed energy, was it the mother's grudge or... Okay, now we're back. Haha no kyoku wa nai. As for memories of mother does not exist. Ningen ni mo jutsushi ni mo. Even to humans and even to sorcerers. Tokudan urami ga aru wake de wa nai. A special... Yeah. A special grudge existing reason does not exist. So there's no reason for a grudge to exist because no memories of mothers don't exist. So a grudge against humans or sorcerers, there's no reason for it. Okay. More background. I looked like we were going to be done, but no. 150年, 150 years. お互いの存在だけを頼りに封印を保ってきた. Preserved or being preserved and sealed. Tayori. Relying on. Relying on just the existence of each other. Relying on just the existence of each other for 150 years. And again, tamotikita. Tamotsu is just to preserve or maintain. Maintaining the seal. Okay, so 150 years from the Meiji era, that would take us up to present day. Oh. Aitsura ni tsukuzo. Arriving with those guys. Arriving with those guys. What else can tsuku mean here? To make, exhaust. To sit at. And those guys, the characters are cursed spirit side. So we're siding with the cursed spirit side, is in essence what this is saying. Now, we've seen these two. This person we haven't seen yet, but that hair would be the person that's on this cover. So, hey, Wincing! Happy new month, happy new week, all that stuff. Okay. Daijoubu kana? Is it okay, I wonder? Oh, we're still in a flat. Wait. Yeah, we're officially flashing back here. Oh. Back Kochibo time. Thank you. Daijoubu kana? Aitsura usan kusai yo. Usan kusai yo, nii-san. It's okay, isn't it? Those guys are like old and stinky. Usan. Suspicious. Big brother. Okay. Is it okay, I wonder? Those guys are suspicious, big brother. So they're talking about Mahito and those guys. Jurei ga egaku mirai no hou ga ore tachi ni totte tsugo ga ii. The cursed spirit drawing future direction to us, for us, the conditions are good. Okay, so again, this is a reference to the whole thing that Mahito and those guys want to create a world that's meant for cursed spirits. So the future, the direction that the future they're drawing for us, that those are good circumstances or conditions. Daga, but, sore dake no koto da, it's just that thing. Juniku no on wa wasurero. But yeah, it's just that thing. As for the on of receiving flesh, as for the incarnation of on, the favor or debt of gratitude for incarnating, forget it. Oh, okay. So the fact that they're no longer these things. They've been incarnated. That's why they're using Juniku. So as for the debt or gratitude that we would have from being incarnated and no longer being trapped, this person is saying, forget it. Ii ka? Oto to tachio. Is that good, brothers? And ototo is younger brothers. Is that good, my younger brothers? Okay. Eso wa kechizu no tame ni. Okay, I guess this is this guy's name. As for Eso, for the purposes of blood chizu. Isn't that nuru to paint? Okay, that is to paint. That could mean, okay, so the carat kanji are blood and painting. So Eso, like you are for blood painting. Chizu would normally without anything would mean like map. So maybe that's what that's like, blood mapping, but we get blood painting in the kanji. Kechizu wa. Oh no, it's the name. It's the name of the. As for Kechizu, ore no tame ni, for me. Okay, so this is not blood, literally blood painting. So you for you for me, and ore wa eso no tame ni ikiru. And as for me, for the purposes of eso, will live. So we get their names out of this, but we don't get this person's name out of this. Ore tachi wa 3人で一つだ. As for us, with 3 people are 1. So with us, 3 people will be 1. Like the Musketeers. 兄弟のため、兄弟が望むのであれば, for the purposes of siblings, the siblings wishing things if they exist, 私はそれに準ずるのみ. As for me, to that thing, 準ずる will correspond to, I guess. Okay. Now we're coming back out of the flashback, and I guess he's talking to Kukisaki and Itadori. Tsurai deshitara, if it seems to be too painful, too bitter, 今すぐ殺して差し上げましょうか? Shall I do the favor of like killing you immediately? I guess that's Kugisaki laughing. 当たれば勝ちの術式強いなお前ら. If it hits a winning technique, strong, aren't you, you guys? でも残念, but regrettable. 私との相性最悪だよ. With my aisho, like, yeah, love or affection. With my love or affection, it's the worst. Oh. So here we go. Sure Juho, which we've seen before. This is like the straw spirit cursed method. Isn't that? Yeah, that's. Yeah, we've seen that before. Tomonari, which is resonance. Crying together, resounding together. So she stabs herself. Or actually, Gaman kurabe shoka. Shall we do comparison of endurance or perseverance? It's sort of like a comparison of who can bear it the longest. I don't know if gamen kurabe is going to be a word here, but let's check it out. A contest of endurance. Shall we do that, Heart? So presumably this is like split pain. They're now experiencing the pain. Oh, okay. That's the end of the chapter. We're getting information here on the principal, I guess. Masamichi. There you go. There's his stat page. Enjoy. Okay, that is the end of chapter 60. Next, chapter 61, part 7 of this. I think this is the final chapter of this volume. So next time we will look at any art at the end of the volume and do a preview of volume 8. We know that Jujutsu Kaisen is ending now in just a month. So we won't be able to finish before we get there, but eventually. So next time, chapter 61.